What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Spoken Truth Revival. Daniel here, and today we're going to talk about pain. We're going to talk about how to respond to it in the proper way, so that way you won't look at it the same anymore. Now, I know you've been through the storm, days where the world have fell apart around you and nobody cared enough to check on you. You ran, you hid, you tried to numb it out, but here is the truth. The strongest men weren't the ones who avoided the fire. They were the ones who walked through it, because pressure doesn't break you, man. You gotta understand, it refines you. So if you're tired right now, that's good. You should be, because this message is for the man who's done running, done hiding, and is ready to walk into the pain, face it, and come out whole. You can't pray pain away, guys. I'm here to tell y'all the truth. You can't numb it out. You can't drink it down. You can't smoke it off, and you can't sleep through it. At some point, you got to face it, because pain's the one thing that don't lie to you. It shows you exactly where you're weak, what still hurts, what still needs healing, and yeah, it'll break you down. But that's the whole point. God ain't trying to kill you with it. He's trying to build you through it. You see, every man wants strength until strength costs him something. Everybody talks about growth, but nobody wants to bleed for it. You don't grow from comfort. You grow from resistance. From those nights where you got no one clapping for you, no one checking in on you, and you still get up and you still move anyway. That's where you learn what you're made of. Not when everything's good, when everything's going fine in your life and nothing's happening. When you're scraping through life, wondering if God even remembers your name. That's the classroom right there. That's where faith gets built. Pain ain't the enemy, guys. It's the gym for the soul. It's where you learn endurance, patience, and grit. It's where you find the version of you that cannot be broken. And yeah, man, it sucks. I know it sucks, especially when you get hit out of nowhere and it just invades your life with no damn warning. You're left standing there with your head spinning, wondering what the hell just happened. But listen, if you choose to look at it from another angle, you start to see something different. The pain, the trial, the storm you thought came to destroy you might be just the one thing that saves you, because buried inside that pain are lessons, and real lessons, the kind that can't be taught by books, pastors, or podcasts. Only life can teach you that. And when you're standing in the middle of that trauma, when everything's crashing around you and you only got two options, either you hold on or you fall. But when you choose to hold on, something starts to shift inside of you. You find something you thought you lost a long time ago, and that's your fighting spirit. That pain, it can't take you out. It ain't got no power that you think that it does have on you. You can't control what happens to you, but you can control how you respond to it. That's where the real power lives. That's where the man inside of you starts to rise again. What we choose to do with that pain that we face is up to us, man. We can cry about it or we can grow in it. This is where most people start dropping. I'm telling you, a lot of people start dropping at this very point. When that fire heats up, some choose to run off. But running only delays what you have to face at some point in your life. When the Hebrews froze in fear before Goliath, David was the one who ran toward him. He didn't back down. He faced what was blocking the blessing. That's how we gotta move too. Your pain, your grief, your trauma, your loss, those are all Goliaths in your life. And if you don't face them, they're gonna own you. But when you stand your ground, that's when the shift happens. Because pain don't just show up to break you. It shows up to build you if you let it now. Every scar tells a story, not of weakness, but of survival. Those nights that you cried alone, they built your backbone. Those moments that you thought it was all over, that's where the real you started to breathe again. God don't waste any type of pain, man. He'll let it burn off everything that was meant to stay, the fake peace, the soft habits, the mask you hid behind. He'll turn that fire into refinement. You were never meant to stay broken. You were meant to build through it. Pain gives you purpose because it gives you, that type of perspective. It teaches you empathy, patience, discipline, stuff that you can't fake and stuff that you can't buy. So next time you face that Goliath, don't back up, don't run, plant your feet, because the same thing that tried to take you out is the same thing that's gonna reveal what you're actually made of. There comes a point where pain stops hurting the same way. It still hits, but it doesn't shake you anymore because, now you understand it. Now you read it like a code. It's strategic, you know what it's trying to show you. You stop asking for the storm to pass and you start learning how to move in the rain. You start realizing, that every hit has information in it. Every loss carries, some type of instruction. Pain sharpens your awareness. It teaches you how to see past, the surface. You start catching patterns before they repeat. You spot traps before you step into them. That's what real strength looks like. Not avoiding damage, but knowing how to navigate it. And that's when the pain turns into power. Not the loud, show off kind of stuff, but the quiet control that comes from knowing nothing outside of you can break what's already being rebuilt inside of you. You start, walking different, still scared, still human, but with a calm that says, I've been through worse and I'm still here. The truth is, life is gonna hit. It's gonna hit hard. Sometimes it's gonna come out of absolutely nowhere. But I want you guys to know it's not punishment. It's not some type of, cosmic setup that's out to get solely you. It's just life, unpredictable, messy, and real. We can't live thinking that nothing bad is ever gonna happen to us because it is going to happen. People change, plans fall apart. You get blindsided by stuff that you never saw coming. But the part that matters is what you do in that type of storm and what you do after the storm hits. Pain doesn't make you or break you. Now your response does. You can either run from it or you can rise through it. You can cry about what happened or you can learn from it. When you stop fighting the fact that life hurts, you start seeing the strength that's being built in you, because every time you stand back up, you're proving to yourself that the hit didn't win. You're not the same person you were before the pain. You're sharper, you're wiser, you're tougher now. You've been stretched, but not snapped. And that's the part that most people miss. You don't just survive the fire, you involve in it. Now I want to leave you guys with this, okay? You don't get to choose what hits you, what comes your way, what storm is happening, what trial. None of that's your choice. But you do get the choice on how you handle it. And that choice, that's where the power is. So when life comes swinging again, don't fold. Stand up. Take the hit if you got to take it. But keep moving forward, because the same pain that tried to take you out is the same pain that teaches you how to stand stronger. Now, if this message hit you guys, man, hit home, hit that subscribe button for me. Drop a comment, share it with someone who's walking through their storm right now, just like we have been going through. And if you're new here, I want to say welcome to Spoken Truth Revival, where we turn pain into purpose and we help men rise again. Grace and peace.